Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to our channel. We are back with episode 21 of Attack on Titan.
And what the heck did we just watch and find out that last episode?
Man, I've been thinking about it all week.
Same.
Since we watched it. And it's just, it changes the show so much. Or it answers one major question.
Right.
The show always comes and answers little things.
Yep.
The big question is, where do they come from?
Was
Which
revealed.
It was revealed. There's still like some ambiguity there, but it's, you have the Eldians and then you have the Marlians, right? The Eldians are the ones that are the people group that can turn into Titans.
That's where that's where it originated, was with the Eldians.
Right. And they've been suppressed by the Marlians. Depends on who you ask.
Right.
Like one says one story, one says another story, right? But so this is a lot to cover. Yes. But pretty much that's like the big thing of it.
Right.
So you had like the original like 9 Titans, right? You have like the founding Titan, then you have like from Ymir's spirit. So they said you have like the 9 Titans. How did that happen? I have no idea, but that happened.
Well, she made a deal with.
That's right. She found. That's right. And
there
so
was
she made a deal,
that
and then it made
War
the 9
Devil,
Titans.
maybe.
That's right. But then 7 of the Titans have been taken control of by the Marlians, and that's where we get like the Reiner and the Annies and the Bertholds and all them.
Yep.
The part that I'm still like unclear on is, so apparently that leaves 2 Titans. Correct. On this side, and we were trying to backtrack last time. You have Eren,
right? And
when you think about it, Eren got it from his dad. I had said in the last intro that Eren's dad got it from one of the Lord Rice's daughters, but he was already an intelligent Titan,
right? At
that point, he just also took on her. The founding Titan's abilities or her memories and everything.
Does that then wipe out one?
Well, actually couldn't take out all the memories because remember, he has to be of that royal bloodline to have that.
Right.
But does that take that one, right? So does that mean now we have 8? And so that means the only one before Armin got Berthold. Does that mean that the only one left is, do we have 8 left?
So let's go through the 8 that we are considering, or
that we know of.
That we know of is Annie,
Berthold,
Reiner,
Ymir,
Annie.
I already said Annie.
Did you?
Yeah. So Reiner, Berthold, Annie. That's the little squadron, and then Ymir, right?
Ymir. Yep.
And then you have Eren, and then you have the Owl, which I don't know. I don't know who has his power.
Correct.
Descending.
Yep.
And then you have Zeke, which is the other big reveal.
It's crazy.
That was crazy. We missed that it had said Zeke earlier. So that's 7.
Right.
So someone's missing that we don't know about.
Right. There's one.
At least one, maybe, unless there's not really 9. Unless there is actually still 9.
Well, and then are we? Yeah, we are, because we're considering the one that Gresha ate as one of them. Yeah,
but he was. So I would have considered that one of the 9. But then Eren ate. But then Gresha,
you're right.
So technically, Gresha ate 2. His pure Titan ate 1 to become an intelligent Titan.
Right.
And then as the intelligent Titan, he ate another Titan.
Yep, you're right. True.
Man, which is kind of crazy. That's the only time we've seen an intelligent Titan eat a Titan.
Right.
That means they consciously had to eat a person.
Knowingly.
That's crazy. I didn't think of that. But he was doing it because like he said in last episode, they needed to take that ability before the Marlians could take the ability.
Yeah.
From Rice.
And just discussing this little piece right now, this whole entire story that is AOT, made me think this show is a lot without the L. Technically.
It is.
See what I did
there?
Like,
take the L.
See what I did there?
It's a lot. Yeah. Maybe
edit here.
There's going to be maybe there'll be a spin-off show called A Lot
with the L.
Because honestly, that's what it is.
Right.
Anyway, there's a lot of other stuff we probably missed. Obviously, the Beast Titan we're pretty much
I want to find backstory hear backstory on Zeke now, is how he betrayed his dad, right?
And then was he just brainwashed from that point on?
And how did he become Beast?
Right. How did he become the Beast Titan? That's a good...
Yeah.
Yep. Anyway, all right, we're going to go ahead and hop in, guys. We're excited to check this one out. Before you do, please consider subscribing to our channel. Full-length reaction to this episode and all prior episodes and future episodes are on our Patreon. And if you want early access to those future episodes, also on our Patreon, linked down below. Otherwise, we're going to hop in to episode 21, the penultimate episode.
In question.
We're watching it in English.
For the viewers, that's what I was going to ask.
This one, we'll watch this one in English, and then we're switching over to. Oh boy. Sorry, Darren. We're switching over to sub for the finale, and then obviously for season 4.
What if that was a sign of what happens in this episode?
Bro, I'm gonna blame you.
Dang.
All right, here we go.
Forgot he converted.
The soldiers' lives out as if he were juicing fruit, and then he cast the scraps into the sea. I suppose I ought to explain what the sea is.
Oh,
This is where they got it from the
enormous
books.
body of salt water.
Attack Titan. So they took the O out from a lot.
A lot.
So it's just at. So why is he? I guess he just came out.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, why is he bleed? He's like hurt.
Remember they tried to torture him.
You said you were the owl?
Yes, my name's Aaron Krueger. As you just observed, I
Aaron.
have the power
So we named him
of the
after-
9 Titans, which proves that I'm a subject of Ymir, just like you.
What about the blood tests?
With the help of a doctor, they were quite easy to pass. Doctors make good spies. In all honesty, you're a fine
doctor.
example of that. I see why Christ lamented as he did.
So explain to me, why am I the only one left standing as a human?
Because you're not.
Dinah was special, a subject of Ymir with royal blood. She could have made full use of the power of the Titans. And if you hadn't shut me up, she'd still be...
Well, she is still out there.
Tell me why! Why didn't you transform into a Titan earlier? If you'd made your move sooner, they'd be fine right now!
Is he
What was
already
the
a-
point of waiting for them to be turned into monsters?
He's really worn out.
Why do you look so pale?
It wasn't only your comrades. I've severed thousands of fingers from fellow subjects of Ymir. I've created countless Titans. Time is short. I'm
Man.
entrusting you with this last task. There's no one else I can trust to see it through.
Man,
Oh,
so
that
he
eye
was
shake thing.
he was committed
Yeah.
to the bit, you know, like
That day, when I first met you outside. But if not for what happened, you wouldn't hate Marley nearly enough to come this far.
Sure.
I forgot he's the one when he was a kid.
Yep.
The reason why you chose me?
Your father. Yourself. You bore it
Oh.
all such hatred. A look in your eyes could have burnt the world to ash.
Wow.
I swore I would take revenge and restore the Eldian Empire.
This task, what exactly is it you're asking
He's
me
like,
to do?
go to the island
Yep.
and take Lord Rice's.
I want you to make your way into the walls
Yeah.
and take the founding Titan by force.
Right, right.
After you've inherited my Titan, that is.
Oh.
So he passed it down to him.
You'll
How
have
does
to
this
eat me
happen?
alive as a Titan. That's also how you'll steal the founding
Oh,
Titan
okay.
from the royal
Yep.
family. Anyone who inherits the power of one of the 9 will perish 13 years later.
Oh.
And that's how long it's been for me.
What?
Called it the curse of Ymir. The first Titan. Ymir died that long after getting her powers.
He's telling it
Since
to
none
Aaron,
can
Armin?
surpass her, we have to do the same. I've only got 8 left. Not even.
No. You're wrong.
Dang.
There's been a mistake. It can't be true.
She's just saying that because she doesn't want him to die.
I think so.
If someone with the powers of one of the 9 should die without passing it on to a successor, the power will be inherited by a baby born after that death. A subject
Random?
of Ymir, of course. It seems all of us Eldians must be connected by something we can't see.
Right.
There was one successor who said there were paths. Paths that the naked eye can't observe, through which Titan flesh can move, along with memories and the will to act.
Oh, that's what Ymir saw?
They reach far and in many directions, but they all meet at one coordinate.
You.
The founding Titan.
Oh.
That's the coordinate that they've been talking about.
Who do you think she really was?
To the Marleyan state, she's the devil's pawn. To the Eldian Empire, she was a miracle of God. The sole truth of this world I've found is that there is no truth. Dinah's royal heritage was objectively real.
Then why'd you let them turn her?
That'd be because she had royal blood. I couldn't risk letting the Marleyans get her.
So now she's out
She
wandering.
had to go before Zeke
Zeke,
could tell
yep.
Marley more. The enemy would have forced Dinah to bear their children for the rest of her miserable life.
Right.
Would that have been better? Only one of the 9 can make it past all those mindless Titans. I've done my duty. Now do yours.
Dang.
If I had realized that this was the price of freedom, I wouldn't have paid.
Fight! If you want to restore freedom and dignity to Eldia, then stand.
Something's gonna motivate him.
Right.
I brought
Going to
this
find
from
his
your
wife.
home. Look at it.
Fina.
Pictures.
That's probably the picture in the
So
book.
you can't fight or stand. The main reason I chose you was because of that day. Because you went beyond the walls. You would have ended up running your father's clinic. And your sister might be married by now. But you'll never know what she would have become. Ever since you tread forbidden ground and took her with you, we've known that we'd have to keep fighting.
Yeah.
You chose to start this story.
Dang. If he hadn't left that day,
True.
this kicked off a series of events.
That's why that episode is called That Day or something like that.
Yeah.
Dang, crazy. Wait, ties it back to that.
Each of the 9 titans has a name to describe it.
Oh.
And that includes the one you're about to inherit from me. This titan's marched in the vanguard. It has ever pushed forward, seeking freedom.
Oh.
And for freedom's sake, it fights.
It's called the Attack Titan.
Name of the episode.
Oh. The true identity of intelligent titans stemming from a power exceeding human comprehension that sleeps in subjects of Ymir. Said power is inherited along with memories through paths which transcend space and time. Okay, that was kind of what I was asking at the beginning too. Like,
Yeah.
where does it really come from? But yeah, that kind of explains it. So they all, the 9 of them have names.
This one's Attack Titan.
Attack Titan, yeah. Which is maybe why he's such a good fighter.
It's called the Attack Titan. That's what you just did, remember?
No,
Huh?
Oh.
Come on, he did.
Is he speaking
Am I
through
the
his
only
dad's
one who
memory?
Saw him?
I think he was just...
Just what? You said the name of your Titan, right? Are you
Remembering.
practicing ways to introduce him, or?
Let it go, Hanji. He's 15 years old. We all go through a phase like this.
A phase where we mutter weird crap while posing?
Hanji, I'll explain it to you later.
Get out.
What? But I'm not done. I still have 10 full days left.
I'm satisfied. Hanji just gave you 10 days worth of pain.
We talked it all over with Premier Zachary. If we keep the brave heroes who toppled the armored and colossal titans jailed, it kinda sends a bad message, you know?
Wait, where are we going, Captain?
A state meeting. Her Majesty has come to trust.
Oh, we have, is it Historia?
Historia.
Yep.
To my dear Historia,
Oh, Ymir's riding her.
as I write
Remember
this,
that letter?
Rhina's standing at my side. He knows this is a love letter, but he's still sneaking peeks. Honestly, it's no wonder the creep's still single. He did give me his word that he'd deliver this letter to you. He says he owes me. I'm sorry about then. I never would have imagined myself choosing those two over you. I'm going to die soon, but
Oh,
Her
it's
time's
been
almost
13
over.
years.
without regrets. Truth is, I do have one. It's that I never got to marry you. With love, Ymir.
Oh, were they in a relationship or?
Yeah, I didn't. That was never defined.
Oh,
Oh, the memory. Oh, she's seen her whole life.
through that letter?
The connections.
Are countless. They all meet at one coordinate. The Founding Titan.
Wait, what was that?
Oh,
Yeah, what was that? Did she touch the other
I
pages?
take it this is all she wrote.
Could there be
Right.
a secret message that no one can see except
well.
some kind of code?
Actually.
No, playing it off whenever she got embarrassed. I could never tell with her.
It's us.
That memory thing was kind of quick. I kind
Yeah.
of want to see it again.
You've been through so much. Meanwhile, I've done nothing but watch the south sky and wait.
The extent of our knowledge of Titans and their history, and information about the
Oh, they
world
handed it
beyond the
over.
walls. These texts were obtained through the efforts of the 9 scouts before us and the 199 others who were lost. I'd like for all of us to assess our situation and come to an agreement about our next course of action.
I'd be relieved if Titans were the only monsters we had for enemies. Unfortunately, the true nature of the foe we face is human. It's a whole civilization.
The
One could
Marlians.
say that it's us against the world. We're of a special race that can turn into Titans, called the subjects of Ymir. We ruled the world once, and some fear we will again. Most in this world would like to wipe us out.
When you put it like
If
that,
Marley takes hold of the Founding Titan, the Eldian race will be finished. If Eldia is driven to sin once again, it shall perish, as is meant to be.
He doesn't want to fight.
I've made a vow, renouncing war through the Founding Titan. He said that to the royal family still on the continent. And then he closed his gates. The King of the Walls stole his people's memories.
Right.
And told them that beyond the walls humanity was
So that was his motivation.
You must find that coward and strip him of the Founding Titan's power.
And it's in him.
The memory, yeah.
Dr. Jaeger.
Well, the Founding Titan's power.
Oh, yeah, true.
And he passed the Founding Titan on to his son, Eren. When a royal comes to possess the Founding Titan, they're overpowered by their ancestors' will, and they continue down the path he set before them.
So they can't. That's why they never.
However, Eren has commanded pure Titans once in the past.
So maybe he can still access that power.
So despite his lack of royal blood, it's at least conditionally possible for Eren to wield that power too.
Why?
That's Zeke's mom. Oh, she is dead.
It's Grisha's wife, his dad's ex-wife.
I'm here as a
Dina.
descendant of the royal family.
Dina.
The last that stayed.
I forgot she died. She did die.
There's no way!
Say it.
I just actually...
It would appear that Jaeger here is going through an awkward phase. He speaks out of turn and often makes a nuisance of himself.
Ah, I see. That's rather unfortunate.
Everyone just like, oh, but he isn't that age.
That is, yeah.
I can't talk about it here. If someone with royal blood is turned into a Titan, then it might be possible for me to use the Founding Titan's powers while touching them. It might not work at all.
Oh,
If the
interesting.
military knew it was a possibility,
They'd want to explore it.
what would they do to Historia?
Army will probably piece it together.
Build a family. After you've entered the walls, you should start a family.
What are you talking about? I'm still married to Dinah. And you're about to transform me, right?
Be it your wife, your child,
Oh.
or even a stranger. Love someone in those walls.
Dang.
If you can't do that, it'll only repeat itself. This cruel history, these foolish mistakes. They'll repeat. Complete your mission and save Mikasa and Armin.
Oh,
Mikasa? Armin?
how does he?
They.
Are they his?
Are they the other two?
I don't know.
What?
What?
They aren't from my memories.
What? I just got goosebumps.
bro. Oh.
Dude, what is their story?
And how crazy is it? Hold on. That's a crazy connection that he knows them and
It's not his memories.
Right. But I'm saying is the memories know Mikasa and Armin.
Wait a minute. They wouldn't even be born yet.
Right.
What?
Bro. Let's go to the next one. Quick.
I know. Make sure there's no. Is there a
Post credit.
Is that a post credit or is that a next time? Oh, this is the next time. Okay.
Bro. Okay.
Yeah, preview.
So let's think back. Mikasa Ackerson is part of a different royal bloodline, or if a different bloodline is what we know.
A different royal blood. But I think on both sides.
And we're warriors. However,
The
yes.
Ackermans and then her mom, which was like an Oriental clan or something like that.
Yeah.
I think I remember.
Could it be then that I just don't know. I'm confused because like you said, they're not born yet.
So unless, because that memory is going to go down to Grisha, which will then go down to Eren to save them too. I don't know if he's gotten that memory yet. But especially at this point in time, the only way that is possible is if, because they're all the same age, is if they're slightly older and they're just born. But how would he know that if they're in the walls?
Right. The only other thing that, and I don't even know how we would piece this together, but the owl's name is Jaeger Krueger, or Eren Krueger. So Grisha names his son inside the walls after the owl.
Right. Yep.
Eren, right? Mm-hmm. Is there another Titan that maybe, or a couple of Titans that are part of Mikasa's family and Armin's family? But then it's just, it's hard to try to piece that together.
Yeah,
with them being so far apart.
Yeah, but he's even because the owl. He said it's not his memories, so maybe we never got clarity where he got. I was gonna ask that. Where did he get the Titan abilities? The intelligent Titan abilities.
Well, he's one of the original 7 or 9, is he not? That was my understanding. He's one of the 9 original Titans.
No, that's not. That's not far enough back. He's not old enough I don't think.
True.
Because like,
and they only lived 13 years, so wherever he got it from, he got it 13 years ago.
Right.
Okay, and his time is about to be done, so you're right.
I don't know who we got it from, but and that's the thing. If he's almost, it's been at least. Oh, okay, so it definitely isn't the Armin Mikasa we know, because 13 years ago he became Titan, and he absorbed those memories from a previous Titan. So it's way long ago. So It can't be Armin and Mikasa. But so the only thing that I could think of, they did say the pathways that connect all the Titan transcend space and time.
Okay.
Which means they can look ahead, I think, in the future. Like they can see things happening like past, present, future all at once. So then they see the importance of Mikasa and Armin, and maybe them with Eren are what saves the Eldian race. And so they're crucial.
They're crucial to that.
Someone, I don't know if it's a founding Titan, because we know that founding Titans can contains all the historical knowledge, but maybe they can kind of see everything,
right?
Including somehow the future and all that stuff.
And we're finding out too that there's similarities in name, Ymir Fritz and then Ymir the Titan that we know.
Yeah.
Right. So those have the same name, Ymir. And then I think Eren Krueger has the same name as Grisha's son. Eren.
Yeah.
So is there some similarities in names of Armin and Mikasa? Like, is it I don't know.
Yeah, maybe it's tied to like, I'm not sure.
And I think you're probably on the right path, is because it transcends time and space, so they can see those people that are in the future that are crucial to
the story or
restoring the Eldian race.
Yeah.
So
I don't know. That was a curveball at the end, and then there was a lot of pieces. Like I want to go back and see that whole piece on Ymir.
Oh, when she touches the letter, and then gets that like hidden message in there. And
then also, I was asking in previous episodes what's the motivation of the king to keep suppressing his people, and makes sense because he does not want to fight.
Right, he renounced that,
and he'd rather just everybody live in this la la land where they think everything they're the remaining survivors.
Right, and that's probably then why he altered and changed the memories of the people, and they have no access to anything other than books, history pieces that they designed or created, is to keep them thinking that, and they don't have to ever fight.
Right. And that's why, which is Lord Rice's dad.
Right.
And anytime it's passed down, when he passed it down to the brother, he maintained, because he felt so strong about it. And when he passed it down to the brother felt that same feeling that he had from his dad. So he also was like, no, we're not gonna fight.
Yep. And that's why it shows that piece there of Frida, where she's purple eyes fighting the urge, it looks like, to fight.
Right. Whatever. She's just like overwhelmed. She's overwhelmed. That's what it is.
Yep. Man, that was a sick way to end the episode.
I know. He was like, who's Mikasa and Armin? He's like, I don't know. Those aren't my memories.
I don't know.
That was. And then
kind of think how he knows.
So
how he
Eren keeps referencing his dad's memories, and he hasn't really told anybody that. That's why everyone's just calling it a phase.
Yeah, because he kind of goes into like a
weird state,
if you will.
Yeah,
and he's just like here, and then he's just talking the memories out loud.
Yep. Oh, here it is. All right, let's see if we can. Might confuse us more, but it's fine. Guys, moving fast. So it's like showing her life, right?
Yep.
Being kicked off, being converted to a Titan, which she roamed endlessly for 60 years. And then ate one of the...
And it shows those paths there.
Right. This right here.
Who is that looking up?
So that's Ymir. Lead to one coordinate, the founding Titan. Who would be... No, she's not. No, because the founding Titan is
right. But remember, she ate one of the Titans,
one of the 9
human form.
Yeah, one of the
right. And so, could it be that Reiner and Berthold were with? No, because they would know that
No, because I think the true founding Titan is still on an Eldian side.
You're right. Yes.
So I don't know what this scene means, because this looks like the same cave that Lord Rice had, that he was trying to have Historia eat Eren. And I don't recognize this on the floor.
Me either. And it was more of a glacier.
Yeah, the room looks different, but a similar idea. But she obviously didn't get eaten here, because
this might be back when she first got arrested, if you will, or got in trouble for trying to say that she was of royal blood or whatever. Before she gets kicked off the wall. I don't know.
Oh, maybe. Well, but then why would she be tied up like this? That's what threw me off. She's tied up in the same way Eren was tied up.
Right. Yeah, I guess you're right.
Now if I saw her hands bloody and covered, then maybe that would... I don't know. That was crazy, too.
Wait, there's a little more here.
Is there?
Wait, what was that?
No, maybe that wasn't.
Something wrong?
Okay, yeah, that was it. I thought there was a second piece to it. But...
And then the whole other part is like, so Eren inherited the founding Titan's powers, but he can't use it because he isn't royal blood. Historia is. But even if Historia took on the power, she wouldn't be able to stop the war, because it'll be such an overwhelming sense of peace.
Right.
But he was able to control Titan, so maybe, and that's what Hanji was saying, maybe theoretically he can do it. He was able for that instance.
Yeah.
I don't know why he was able to, and I'm trying to think. He doesn't have any, unless he has royal blood we don't know about, because Dinah isn't his biological mom.
Right.
But we don't know much about his biological mom. Maybe she somehow has royal blood, like a little bit.
But do you think Grisha would have told his mom that? Like the whole Titan secret and whatnot?
I don't know if she knew all that. Maybe. But maybe he selected her because something about her last name. It was like passed down. Maybe she was she's of a royal bloodline. Maybe diluted, but doesn't realize it. So maybe he's like 1/8 or 1/16 royal bloodline. Like just enough to be able to control the power.
Oh. And he met her at a bar or at a restaurant, remember?
Oh, yeah.
That scene?
Yeah, vaguely. I do.
So
I don't know if he targeted her, because he only had 13 years.
And he definitely had, again, kind of goes back to the scene of when he's found outside the walls initially, and he goes into the walls looking for Lord Rice, right?
Right.
Or the king, who then later we find it out is that. But he had those intentions, and we see what the owl is telling him: go find a family, find somebody to love, child, whatever, all that.
Yep.
In order to access.
And he got there. So if you do the math, so Eren is 15. 5 years earlier is whenever they first attacked everything. So he was 10 years old, which is around the time that he gained the ability to become a Titan. So he would have been 10 years old.
So his dad probably was like on the last of his 13 years. And was,
especially if he got there, I mean, 3 years to find someone, love them, marry them, have a kid, you know?
Right.
So it's possible he was towards the end anyway, so he just had his son eat him.
Now, in regards to... Well, before I go into that topic, I had a question. So he's up on his 13 years. He does transfer it willingly, obviously, to Eren. Now, Eren's talking about he has 8 years left because of the 5 that from when that happened with his dad.
Right.
Okay, that makes sense.
So that still ties out.
Yeah. So my question was, and he talks about it, is if a Titan perishes after 13 years without transferring on, it gets transferred to a baby.
Right.
Do you think that's how Zeke got it? Zeke was a baby at the time. Could it be that there was a Titan that didn't convert? I don't know. Maybe Dinah did. I don't know. I don't know.
Maybe.
Because how we didn't get an answer to how Beast became Titan, right? How Zeke became one.
Right.
So that's my only thought
question.
Is that
we don't. Yeah, that it could be, but we don't have enough information to tell us whether it did or didn't.
That's my.
It reminds me. If you ever watched, I don't know if you ever did. We just watched it on this channel. We recently watched it. Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Oh.
Similar idea. It's like someone with this special power, that once they pass, it goes to a baby is born with it.
Right.
And then they grow up and they become the Avatar. So that's similar idea. It's like
could be
that power goes to that baby.
It's very yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy. The only other thing I'll say about all this is we've seen some pure Titans semi be coherent and can speak a little bit. Mm-hmm. So that's the part that like we had gotten close to an answer before, and I don't even remember what it was. Like why some of them can get to a point where they have somewhat of
well, the platypus looking one, you know, that the Beast is riding. I think he talks to him or something,
or he's just straight controlling him.
True.
Yeah, there's something else that happens there. Anyway, I'm ready to just check out the finale, so we're gonna go ahead and call it there. Thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for hanging out. Please consider subscribing to our channel, full length reactions on our Patreon, as well as early access to future episodes. Otherwise, again, stick around a few days for the grand finale of Attack on Titan
season 3.
Thanks for watching, guys. We'll catch you in the next one. Peace.